team of reporters waiting you on the outcome of the meeting. They tell us what are some of the issues discussed.
Well, the Interreligious Council was apparently approached by the government to see how they can make last-minute efforts to discourage the COP from going ahead with the protest. They call us, which is why we came. The government expressed to them that they would like to make some concessions, but nothing concrete so far. The COP maintains that it is willing to engage and it is inclined to calling off the protest if certain conditions are met.
And what are the conditions?
Things that benefit you. We're talking about the publication of the $25 million report. We want a further investigation into the infusion into the economy of the $16 billion. We know that Mr. Weeks and Mr. Sirleaf have been prosecuted for the $1.9 billion unauthorized printing, right? But not for the $16 billion how it was infused. We want an investigation of that. We want the publication of the $25 million report, which we know has been completed, but the government has refused to publish it because we know it's damaging. And we want prosecution done. We also want the president to publish his assets. The inexplicable overnight acquisition of wealth, massive luxury condominiums going up, we want to know. We are curious. And also we want action taken on with regards to Punch FM. Their license was suspended under a so-called draconian review process. We want that process ended immediately with the license issued. We want Roots FM immediately returned to the airwaves and a whole bunch of things. So we are reasonable people. But thank you very much, gentlemen.
Yeah, can you tell us where are we as it relates to Monday after meeting the religious council?
If the president can deliver on these things I just carefully recounted to you, the protest will be called off. If the president fails to do that, the protest will begin Monday and will not stop until action is taken. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Well, folks, you just listened to the chairman there, Chairman Henry Petro Costa of the Council of Patriots. You just listened to him. And this was a meeting that was held between the Religious Council, that is the Interreligious Council, and we look further to other folks who were part of this meeting to also speak to us. So if you're just joining us, I want to say thank you very much. Welcome. This is Spoon TV. We stay here, and next is the Independent Council of Patriots. They are expected to also form part of the meeting here today. That is the Independent Council of Patriots will shortly be having a meeting with the Interreligious Council. So if you're just joining us, I want to welcome you. And next is Representative Yeka Koloba, who was also a part of this meeting. We're making our way to talk to him.
Media just ended, so we have with us Representative Yeket Koloba. Welcome to the media, sir.
Thank you very much. You're welcome.
And of course, you just ended a meeting with the Liberia Council of Church. Is the meeting now with the church? Are they telling us to disregard with the January 6th protest?
No. What I said in the meeting was any attempt for the cut off Monday protest, I'm not going to be a part of COP because our people believe in us. They believe in what we have said. They carry out in the process, so I think we should go back with what they want us to do. But any attempt for Monday protest to be cut off, I'm going to distance myself from the COP until I adjust myself and come back to the COP.
In the first place, why were you called by the Interreligious Council?
Well, that's a normal thing now. You know, they are our religious people. You saw Chief Samson Kawa there. When the court will not disrespect them, we will come to the court.
Where were you told behind those?
No, not behind those. They said they're going to meet with the executive. When they meet with the executive, they will call us again. But what I know is the protest will go on Monday. Any attempt for the protest to be cut off from Monday, I will not be part of the protest. I will not be part of any protest that will be postponed. Because the government intention is to kill the protest.
Why do you think so?
Because they will always go and cry on the international community. Cry on the international community like baby. The international community will talk to us. Then they will get behind other people to say, tell the poor, you can't receive money. Do I know that somebody want to receive money? Do I look like somebody that want to receive money from Ambassador Weah? And let me say this, when he come January for the State of the Nation address, I will not be there. I cannot sit with somebody that is very corrupt. The 6th year I'm in the Capitol building for, I will not sit under the same roof with Ambassador Weah because he's corrupt. He's very corrupt. He's very insensitive to the plight of the Liberian people. He's not in the interest of the Liberian people. You understand what I'm saying? So, like yesterday or generally were trying to find out from me on some issue with the ECOWAS. Look, the ECOWAS ambassador is one of the ambassadors. I had a situation at my house. The ECOWAS ambassador drove in his car. The place was very tense. He raced it left to come to pick me up. So you know, you journalists, you always ask embarrassing questions. You understand what I'm saying? I will not discuss the international community. Anybody within our circle. The ECOWAS ambassador have been doing his best. He came to my rescue on 2 different occasions when I was harassed, took me to the police station and brought me back home. So I must appreciate him for that.
The issue that has to do with your safety, I'm told it was high on the agenda regarding several attacks on you.
That is not being addressed. That is not being addressed. All the people talking about, you know, when we come outside on Monday and there will be no revenue. Who enjoy the revenue when the revenue is collected? And President Weah and his family, they enjoy the revenue when the revenue is collected. So it's not about shutting down the country. It's about the president being sensitive to the plight of the Liberian people to say, look, our people have said this. Let me respond to this. But if he's insensitive, then what we are into? We are coming out on money. Any attempt for the protest to be postponed or to be adjusted apart from money, I will not be a part. Let the Liberian people say you get collected money, not their business. When I was going June 7 from county to county, nobody gave me money. I used my own resources to go from county to county. I did not collect money from COP. COP did not give me money to put gas in my car to go Nimba, Bomb, and other places. Some of you people went with me to various counties. You understand? I used my own resources. So if you say you get collected money today, like your business, what do I care? If I even fall down the rope, people will say I didn't fall down. So do I care? I don't care. If the protest is not here on Monday, and anybody that will agree for the protest to be extended or postponed from Monday, I will not be a part of any protest.
If the government, if the government tried to implement some of your demands, will you still get out in the streets before Monday?
Then we uncall. We are not insensitive. We are saying, look, do something. Do something. Say something, Mr. Dictator.
Demands le work.
Look, it's up there. We have given it already to the council of churches. So I shouldn't be going over it here, you know, it's like saying what they are carrying there to him, you know, to come after it. Look, Mr. Insensitive President, you have to say something to your people. Don't let the people go record somebody and say this is the president voice. All the time you stay in the Capitol building as senator, you didn't talk. So you president now, you don't want to talk. Then people say, President, he got money to give me. I want money for him. I just want my salary. Let my salary come on time. Let my salary come on time. President, you need to respond to our plots. You need to respond to what the Liberian people are saying. Look, this year, we are not going to be rough. If the need arises, that will be rough, But this year, we're going to change it around.
How the protocol of the whole peaceful demonstration will be Monday?
It will be very peaceful. Our people are camping in my house. In terms of security, the government provides security for us. The honor obligation to provide security for, but the Liberian people pay the Liberian National Police. So what you expect?
Will the demonstrators be troubling? Will they march?
No, we're going to walk through the street. We'll walk through the street.
If they don't allow you, why would you?
They will allow us. The road is not owned by Ambassador Weah. They're not your personal money.
December says they didn't allow you and your guys to.
Oh, but you saw what happened, right? You shut the country down, and we succeeded. So give up the chance. Give us the chance to Esamo. Give us the chance to Esamo. Why you don't want to give us the chance to Esamo? You people Esamo here. You're talking casket all around here. You saw Manaseli carrying people from United Party to beat people. The man is saying we shouldn't talk. Then he will bring people. Look, we will not be afraid, man.
So what will be done on the 6th of January when you people get together?
He will have to respond to what we have said to him.
In case he doesn't.
He will have to respond.
You're going to be there just for a day? Because I listened to your press conference, and the last time you talked about the international community, the approved date, and now you are going out without an approved date. How many days are you going to be there for?
Look, thank God I'm in your living room. So you will decide in your living room how many hours I spend there. We will be on the public street. The Liberian people will decide how many days they spend there because of the resources were used to build the roads. So you will not tell us how long to be there. Mr. President, look, by you taking action that doesn't mean you are weak. But it shows that you are very, very tolerant. You are not